the race is continuing on. It's a bit of have we skipped. Yes, they have both pitted and now they're out of the lane and they've completed a lap. There's been a bit of editing error, so please forgive us for that. But as for where this continues, basically the 6th lap, so right after they've exited the pit lane and they have finished, they're on to the last straight, is when this video continues. So that's where it starts, to end your confusion. As for how they're doing, Alonso is P2 and Carlos Sainz is P11 now. For some reason, what is happening? Well, I think the others have pit and they have just come out of the pit, so that's why this is happening. Also, Carlos Sainz will gain the lead because the drivers between them have yet to pit. As for who's leading the race, I am not sure. I think it's one of the... Yep, I have no clue because the map is all rigged. Also, Fernando Alonso maintaining a good pace, P2, and Carlos Sainz is overtaken. What a phenomenal job by Spider Jatt. Spider Jatt proving to be a great driver. He overtook 2 drivers on the last turn, which is great. Great job. As for Fernando Alonso, he's driving perfectly. Good turn by Fernando Alonso. Lap 7 of 14. Moving on to lap number 8 soon, and he is... So, commendable job by both the drivers so far. Carlos Sainz spins out. Actually, he doesn't spin out, he just exited it. Okay, the others have decided to pit. He's now P7, P5. Great job by Carlos Sainz. P3 now, just Fernando Alonso overtakes to get to P1. Phenomenal job. The others have decided to pit, so Fernando Alonso is now P1 and Carlos Sainz is P2, just as they were at the start of the race. Phenomenal job. Let's see, this is the race you have been waiting for. This is for all the marbles so far. Okay, great turn by Carlos Sainz. Phenomenal turn. But he needs to speed up to catch up to Fernando Alonso, Defnisto, because Spider Jatt is a bit far behind because the other cars in between them. But phenomenal driving by Spider Jatt, really. This time he's not fucking up and he's driving clean. As for Fernando Alonso, he's driving clean as well. This is going to be a good race. Let's see how it turns out. Fernando Alonso on to the 3rd last turn soon. He's on the straight, so is Carlos Sainz now. He is slowing down a bit and Carlos Sainz is going to punish him for it. He's going to set the fastest lap, I reckon, this time. Great braking by Carlos Sainz. Accelerates. Okay, goes off the track. Fernando Alonso. He slowed down a bit, which is going to allow our boy Spider Jatt to catch up. Phenomenal job. Just phenomenal. He is going to set a faster lap. No, he is not, unfortunately. But he is 0.4 seconds faster than the last lap. He is catching up to Fernando Alonso quicker than anticipated. Great job by Spider Jatt. Phenomenal job. Fernando Alonso needs to speed up if he doesn't want to lose his position. Because Spider Jatt, and he goes off the track. The commentator's curse is real. My apologies to Fernando Alonso. As for Carlos Sainz, he's catching up now. He's just behind, almost like right at the tail, a few seconds behind.
What the hell?
Fernando Alonso onto the same. Okay, the difference is very minimal now. This is the 9th lap of 14th. One is P1, one of them is P2. Let's see. Phenomenal turn by Carlos Sainz. That was a beautiful turn. He's going to shave off some seconds for that. As for our boy Fernando Alonso, he's losing seconds, and Carlos Sainz is catching up faster and faster, which is great. Phenomenal driving. I have to really put it out there. Great driving of both of them. Okay, Fernando Alonso on to the third last turn. Great turn. Good braking by Carlos Sainz. Phenomenal turn. Phenomenal turn. They're literally 2 to 3 seconds at max behind each other. Wow, I am genuinely impressed this time. Phenomenal job. Fernando Alonso on to third turn. Yes, so goes a bit off the track. Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz will punish him for that because he's driving smooth and steady and sexy. And let's see how this goes, because they're on to lap number 10. There's 4 more laps of racing to go after this one. Both of them yellow sectors. Phenomenal braking by Carlos Sainz. He's catching up. Fernando Alonso trying harder and harder, pushing his car to the limit without crashing. Onto the grass goes Carlos Sainz, but he maintains his car. Great braking. Phenomenal turn by Spider Jatt. Phenomenal turn by Fernando Alonso. What a turn by Fernando Alonso. Great braking on both of them. Phenomenal braking by. They're not making mistakes. It's pure racing now. They're seconds behind each other. One of them needs to make a mistake and the other catches up. That's how close it's gotten, people. That's for all the marbles. They've driven phenomenally. No bullshit. Straight up racing. Let's see how this goes. P1 and P2 of 19. One of them is out of the session, which is great for them because phenomenal turns by our driver Defnisto. Spider Jatt right behind. Fernando Alonso goes off the track into the barriers, loses. Oh my god, he's catching up. Carlos Sainz is catching up, both of them with yellow sectors, but Fernando Alonso has fucked up way more than Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz sees his target inside. He's preying on him. He's going to attack him. He's going to gain the advantage soon because he can see him. Finally, the wait is over for you guys. It's 1v1. The other drivers are not even close. Alonso makes a mistake. Defnisto makes a mistake. Loses seconds. Carlos Sainz hunting him down. Hunting his prey down. And Defnisto running away. Can he maintain the speed? Spins out again. Loses precious seconds. Carlos Sainz is catching up. Spider Jatt is forcing our boy Defnisto to make mistakes. Goes a bit on the track, but can see Defnisto now clearly. Defnisto with great turning. Uses his battery to his advantage. Now uses it to gain an advantage on the straight, which is great. Phenomenal job by Alonso, aka Defnisto. They'll be going on to lap number 12 after this one. So 3 more laps to go of pure racing between the two drivers. And Alonso out of the track. Only if Carlos Sainz would have sped up would he have caught him, because he is pulling away. Carlos Sainz needs to shift down gears to accelerate faster because he's losing seconds. Why doesn't he listen? What is he doing? Props to our boy Defnisto. He's creating a larger gap now. He's going to neutral. Okay, loses seconds there. Carlos Sainz right behind him, waiting for him to make a mistake. But he pulls away. So great job by Defnisto. Spider Jatt now chasing him down. Depends on their braking. If they can brake perfectly, it'll be good. That was a bit too much on the inside for Carlos Sainz. Should have gone towards the outside a bit. Okay, out of the track a bit for Alonso. Alonso was a bit off the track there. Again, he goes off the track. Carlos Sainz now getting closer and closer to Defnisto. Spider Jatt's getting closer and closer to Defnisto there. Gears are linking. Great braking by Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz catches up to Alonso. Almost Alonso off the track, losing seconds. He's way closer than before.
I should get DRS.
Carlos Sainz now catching up. He's just behind. He's going to use his battery. DRS is going to be enabled, and he gets a DRS as well. He's attacking. Is he going to dive bomb? Is he going to go towards the outside? Fake dive bomb. Let's see. Towards the inside, crashes into Alonso. That was a bit rough. But now they're neck to neck. Illegal overtake. He needs to hand his position back. Yes, he does. That was a bit controversial. He cuts the lanes, exceeds the track limits. Alonso goes off the track, gets the DRS. Can he catch up to Sainz? Yes, he can. Towards the inside, and he almost overtakes him. And he does overtake him. No! Spider Jatt fucks up again but recovers fast, so there's still a chance. As for Defnisto, he's driving phenomenally. Speed and accuracy, P1 and P2, both of them. This is the 13th lap of the race. Let's see how it goes. This is the last lap after this one. There's a last lap after this one. Let's see how it goes. And he fucks up. What is he doing? What is going on? They've paused the game, but it still goes on. So how is this gonna work? We shall see. Okay, P. Great braking by Carlos Sainz, catching up to Alonso, making mistakes. This is closer than ever. This is the race you have been waiting for. This is the race of the channel that you have been waiting for such a long time. Let's see how this goes. Both of them using batteries. Yellow sectors, P1, P2, onto the last lap in a few seconds. Great braking by Carlos Sainz, catches up to, spins out! Alonso spins out and fucks up. What has happened? What a turn of events. Carlos Sainz now in the lead. Alonso, P5. I don't think he's going to catch up. He also gets a 3-second penalty. Is he going to do Osama bin Laden? He is going to do an Osama bin Laden. Oh, what is going on? Carlos Sainz, P1 onto the 14th lap of the race. He is disqualified from the session. He cannot Osama bin Laden the other driver, which is Spider Jatt. Spider Jatt is now P1. Is he gonna win? Let's see. Spider Jatt. Spider Jatt now P1 onto the 14th. Actually, on the 14th lap, he is going to win this unless he fucks up by some miracle. Phenomenal driving by both the drivers, but Alonso fucked up under the pressure brought upon by the legend Spider Jatt. Spider Jatt is driving phenomenally. Defnisto is off camera because he's devastated by the loss. Phenomenal braking by Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz onto the last turn of the race. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Spider Jatt, the myth, the legend, sees the checkered flag. Phenomenal drive by our boy Spider Jatt. That was a phenomenal race. Phenomenal job by both the drivers. This is the race you have been waiting for. Let's see what they do next time. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Get your family members to subscribe. Get your dog to subscribe. Get your fucking cat to do the same. Get your sister. Get your crush. Get your classmate. Get your teachers. All of them to subscribe. Bye.